a lot of us have that friend who spent too much time on WebMD and started worrying they've contracted a rare disease.
It's like this, what does it mean if
It's the end.
It turns out even AI can be just as unreliable. A recent lawsuit by Governor Shapiro's administration is shining a light on the risks after a lawsuit says an AI chatbot posed as a licensed medical professional.
Yeah, this Wellness Wednesday, Dr. Natalie Gentili, co-founder of Direct Care Physicians of Pittsburgh and founder of Rebel Wellness, is here to help us notice AI's red flags and when chatbots can actually help. I'm sure you've seen this
You're just
a
shaking
lot.
your head.
I
You're
know,
just like,
it's everywhere. Talk about your experience with patients using AI in your
I have
practice.
seen a huge surge in AI as part of healthcare in the past year. Honestly, I feel like it's exponentially increased. Patients are looking up symptoms, sending me, what they found on ChatGPT about what they're experiencing to help guide our conversations. I'm using AI in my medical practice to help me with writing notes and, scribing them more quickly. So I've seen pros and cons, which I'm sure we'll get into.
Yeah.
So honestly, just to give an example, and this is not about medical stuff, I saw a video from a friend of mine who asked an AI chatbot what month had the letter Z, and it was convinced that it was October, like trying to convince the other person that it was insane. I mean, so you can't, that should tell you a lot.
Yeah.
That just should tell you a lot. So when can it be helpful for some patients?
So I think it can be helpful when there is a fair amount of time that you have with your doctor to go over concerns, first of all, which is challenging. And you're able to bring in those concerns and you can talk through them. This is what I found on ChatGPT. There also is a part of it where you have to trust your doctor then to kind of fill in those blanks.
Right.
Because if you're trusting AI, then you also need to trust a healthcare professional who has actual experience. Because in the end, AI is not your doctor. Right? It's not somebody who sees you, can physically examine you, and knows the art of medicine, because every human being is different. I think it can also be helpful for really simple stuff. I mean, there are certain things out there where the answers are pretty much the same every time, okay? And I can understand where AI can be helpful in that instance. I'm concerned that people are thinking that it's actually a replacement for healthcare professionals. And I really want to make this clear, it is not.
Okay, so that's where it turns bad here. I mean, what are some of the red flags that you're seeing and where this is really going wrong?
I'm seeing two ends of the spectrum. It either is drastically underplaying conditions or concerns and saying like, you're fine, because AI, I don't know if you've ever chatted with ChatGPT, it loves you. Right? It's telling you, you look beautiful. And so is it feeding into underplaying conditions? And then I've seen the opposite where it's like, you need to go to the ER and you do not need to go to the ER because it's over conservative, on its management recommendations. And again, that's where the art of medicine comes in and experience comes in.
Right. So in talking with a chatbot, let's just say that you're using it. What should be a red flag for you if you see something in that conversation that's happening where you should say, okay, actually, this is the time for me to call my doctor?
If it's telling you that there are emergent concerns or what you are experiencing, it's even if it's an overcall, that's a great opportunity to actually ask your doctor.
Right.
Okay. So I would start there. Also, if you ask AI a lot of things and it tells you the same things every time, pretty much, like it's giving you the same answers for a lot of different conditions, that's also a red flag, because again, there's a lot more to health concerns than the same answer every time.
Every time.
Yeah. You know what? I've done it in the past, and I've turned to AI just to ask it a question. But it was in the middle of the night when I couldn't sleep, and there was not a doctor that I could call. So I get it from that perspective, because you can kind of get an idea of what might be happening. And I know with the lawsuits that are happening, especially the one with the Shapiro administration, a lot of people are turning to AI. So why do you think that that's the case?
There is no shame in wanting to turn to AI. And I think we have such significant distrust in healthcare and lack of access to consistent primary care right now that this seems like the most familiar option and accessible option. And let's also understand that a lot of people are losing access to healthcare, period, due to insurance costs, going up and skyrocketing. So I think there is room in the future for this to be something that could be a helpful tool as an adjunct to what already exists.
Yeah.
But I do not blame people for finding what's familiar and most accessible.
Yeah.
I was waiting for a doctor to call, and we got results back from a scan, and I put it into ChatGPT and say, can you tell me this in layman's terms? Like, what does this mean? And it was able to break it down. I was able to confirm that information with my doctor, but it kind of gave me background to ask the right questions. I felt like I used it in that sense. And I imagine that because we're all using it a little bit here and there, the doctors are probably also using this in some form. Is that right?
Yeah, there's a program that I use pretty much every single day in clinic that gathers information from all of the leading medical journals.
Yeah.
Right? It gathers all of the latest guidelines and helps me, sort through cases that might be challenging for me. That's a game changer.
Yeah.
Right? For efficiency's sake and to have it all in one place.
Instead of reading for hours,
Yes,
all of these different journals, because there's so many different medical and research that's happening constantly.
Exactly.
Really interesting.
Good stuff.
Thank you, Dr. Gentili.
You can learn more about Direct Care Physicians of Pittsburgh and Rebel Wellness on our website, kdka.com/talkpittsburgh.
Still to come on the show, KDK's Barry Pintar standing by in the newsroom with the stories you don't want to miss tonight on the KDK Evening News. We'll be right back.